6 months of the government promises to rebuild economy. Narratives being made to curb democratic movement. UN report on Qaeda Bangladesh Assumptive. July mayhem verdict against 7 including Qaeda awaits. Those were the headlines. Good evening, viewers. I'm Nafisa Nawal with English Bulletin. The government is walking onto the path with the burden of devastated economy of the ousted government. The Prime Minister is toiling hard to implement his pledges. Ministers and advisors to the Prime Minister made remarks at a views exchange at Prime Minister's Tejgah office on Monday, marking 6 months of the government. Highlighting 6 months' works of the government, spokesperson of Prime Minister's office, Mahdi Amin, said the new government has made its presence in a stage of dignity coming out from the subservient foreign policy. Information Minister Jahiruddin Shopon said the government has begun its journey on the ruins of the ousted government, so more time should be given to fully evaluate the incumbent government. Top level of the government is terming the people's grudge over energy crisis as stubbornness. Convener of NCP and Chief Whip of the opposition party, Nahid Islam, made the remark at an event titled July in the Eyes of Journalists in the capital on Monday, alleging democracy is getting marginalized. But the NCP leader said a narrative is being prepared to curb democratic movement through filing of cases on allegation of vandalism of buses. He expressed gratitude to journalists, saying July mass uprising saw success because of their direct and hidden support. Nahid Islam also demanded implementation of the recommendations of Mass Media Commission formed during the time of interim government for ensuring freedom of media. United Nations concern over Al-Qaeda's activities in Bangladesh is nothing but based on assumption. Government is not taking it into cognizance. Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed made the remark while talking to the journalists and the Secretariat on Monday, claiming the law and the order has improved in the last 6 months. The Home Minister said more time is needed to improve the law and order up to people's expectation. In recent report, UN expressed concern over Al-Qaeda's activities in Bangladesh. The report cited the incidents of recovering bombs and explosive-like objects in different parts of Bangladesh in last few months. Trials of crimes against humanity case against 7 people, including Awami League General Secretary Obadul Qadir, for mayhem in July 2024 has ended. Awami League is now banned from political activities. The International Crimes Tribunal too has kept the trial awaiting verdict. The defense counsels completed their arguments before the 3-member International Crimes Tribunal 2 on Monday. Earlier, the prosecution completed the arguments. The prosecution sought highest punishment of the accused, while the defense counsel sought acquittal. The other accused persons of the case are Joint General Secretary of Awami League AFM Bahauddin Nasim, former State Minister for Information and Broadcasting Muhammad Ali Arafat, Chairman of Jubo League Sheikh Fazle Shams Taposh, General Secretary Mainul Hussain Nikhil, Chhatro League President Saddam Hussain, and General Sheikh Wali Asif Inan. All the accused persons are now at large. Bangladesh has no specific information on the matter in which status Sheikh Hasina is living in India. However, she will be brought back through legal battle. Chief Prosecutor of International Crimes Tribunal Muhammad Aminul Islam made the remark while talking to the journalists on Monday. He said Bangladesh government has already appealed to India for her repatriation. Talking on the report of the Indian Express, whether it said order from India court will be needed to send back Sheikh Hasina. The chief prosecutor said since he does not have any idea about whether Sheikh Hasina is living in India under political asylum or any other status, it will be not right to make comment on the report. Now a short break, we will be back soon with Iran to be more offensive, IRGC warns. Welcome back. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. All local government polls will take place within June next year. State Minister for Local Government and Rural Development Mir Shahid Shahi Alam made the disclosure after a meeting on solar power and battery-run rickshaws at the Secretariat on Monday. The State Minister for LGRD said all battery-run rickshaws will be registered under city corporations and municipalities. The rickshaws will have to be recharged using solar power. He said Dhaka will be divided into 8 zones for e-rickshaws. There will be 8 separate colors for these rickshaws and none will be allowed to go beyond the zones. Cabinet has made a decision to install solar power in all offices under LGRD ministry, he added. Now news around the world. IRGC warned Iran military strategy could take a more offensive form as uncertainty grows around US-Iran ceasefire framework. Whatever is necessary to defend the land, ensure security and neutralize enemy threats with strategic surprises will be executed at appropriate time. The warning was issued as the 60-day US-Iran memorandum deadline approaches, raising fresh concerns over regional tensions and the future of the truce. IRGC political deputy Brigadier General Yadullah Yavini said Iran's military posture so far had been defensive but could assume an offensive stance in future, highlighting the mandate given to Commander-in-Chief Major General Ahmed Vahidi. He said maximum deterrence had been emphasized. Armed forces defensive action would inherently take on offensive shape to proactively neutralize threats. Over 200 fighters from the Houthi movement in Yemen were killed amid fierce fighting with the country's military, mostly in Taiz and Marib province in the territory. Military sources in Yemeni capital Sana'a said the fighters killed in intense clashes and drone strikes over past 48 hours during ongoing confrontations with the Yemeni army. This came after the Iran-backed militia held funerals for over 184 of its fighters last week. Many of the deceased belonged to Al-Samad Brigade, with large numbers of bodies transferred to hospitals in Sana'a in recent days. This marks one of the heaviest setbacks for the group since the latest escalation in Yemen. Israel's far-right National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir commented the Israeli forces should kill 30 or 40 Palestinians in Gaza every night. IDF should go beyond those who pose a danger at that particular moment. Ben-Gvir made the comment in a podcast episode where widely across Palestinian media. Addressing a former Israeli captive, Rom Braslavsky, held in Gaza in Israel, waged a genocidal war on the territory. Ben-Gvir said there are people in Gaza who are not worthy of life. They should not live. They are not even people, he added while calling for targeted killings of Palestinians. Bangladesh called for Palestinians to be encouraged to leave Gaza permanently alongside new Israeli settlement of the territory, telling Braslavsky he saw all of Gaza as ours. Before ending the bulletin, top stories once again. 6 months of the government promises to rebuild economy. Narratives being made to curb democratic movement. UN report on Qaeda Bangladesh Assumptive. July mayhem verdict against 7 including Qaeda awaits. Iran to be more offensive, IRGC warns. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.